Hi everybody, I hope you're doing okay. I'm actually doing alright, but I want you to know that I am homesick with COVID right now. I'm already starting to feel just a little bit better, so I do expect that I'll be able to return to school on Monday. In the meantime, I do hope that your Google slide animations have started out alright. I do want to show you a few tips and tricks. I would have showed you these in person live if I'd have been there, but hopefully you can still learn from this short video. So a few things that I do want to show you are grouping objects together. So I just used a triangle and a circle to make this very simple like party hat that I could put on this person, right? So it's just a circle and a triangle. If I want this to become just one object, what I can do is I highlight both of them. Once they are both highlighted, then I can do a right click and I've got the choice to group them. When I click group, now that is one object that I can move around independently. I can put the hat on the character's head, for example, and similarly, if I want this whole character now to be one object that's grouped together, I can highlight everything there. Same thing, do a right click, and I can group them together again. So now this entire entity is now one object that I can easily move. Let's say you wanted to move a character like this, but then you want to ungroup and have them wave or something like that, like we've done. You can ungroup just as easily by clicking right and then down to ungroup. So that ungrouped the whole person here, but the hat is still a group. If you ever want to ungroup that, again, you're just clicking on that and ungrouping. Next thing I want to show you is flipping or rotating. Rotating is quite simple. If you click on an object, you can grab this little circle bar that's on the top of that stick thing, and you can rotate freely a little bit or a lot if you want to. The nice thing though too is if you want to look the other way, so the cat is looking this way or walking this way, if you want to flip it, you can right click here, go down to rotate, and then you've got the choices to rotate clockwise, or you can flip, and you want to flip horizontally to have the cat looking the other way. Another thing you will need to do, or will help you with your animations, is changing the order, okay? So the order of objects can be controlled. You can have things in front or behind each other. So like if I've got this background right here, I can pull it out to cover my whole background, but it's covering everything. I want it to be the background. So to do that, I do a right click and I can come down to order. And I do want to send my background all the way to the back. So now all of my other objects are in front of it. So I've got the cat, I've got this tree, and I do have these words here too. My cat is actually in front of everything. If I wanted the cat to hide behind this tree, again, I can go to my right click, I can go to order, and I just want to send it backward. Not all the way to the back, I just want to send it backward one step. And now it is behind the tree. There. Next thing, or last thing I want to show you are call-outs for speech and thought bubbles. Sometimes we want to have characters say things or think things. And the easiest, best way to do that is under your shapes right here. If you go to shapes and then all the way down to call-outs, you've got a couple of different banners and things that sometimes are helpful. But the things I want to show you are these thought bubbles and speaking bubbles. If you click on one of those, you can create your bubble to whatever size. You can change the color up here by the fill, but usually I just like to have these speaking and thought bubbles stay white. If you double click inside, you get the prompt to type, and you can type whatever you want. Last thing I want to show you there is it also has, if I click on that object, this little box right there I can grab, and I can actually stretch it towards the character that I want to be thinking or talking. So I can easily have the same bubble be from the person, or I could just stretch it down and it could be something from the cat as well. Again, I hope these elements help you create some awesome animations. I do want to see what you have created. So if you go to your Google Classroom, you'll see this is the work for today, but I do have this assignment in here. You might have to click on your stream or classwork to see it, but I do want you to click on that assignment and just turn in, you'll have to add the file, but add that Google file from your Google Drive and show me what you've created, even if you're not quite finished. We'll have time to finish these another time, but I want to see what you've got. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you on Monday.